Hello, everybody. Welcome to Delta Green, Session 8. It's a sleepover. Are you guys excited? Sleepover. And also, don't mind Swagger's screaming, because Swagger is a fucking idiot. Alright, I'm gonna go pee. Well, for YouTube stand, I'm gonna go use the restroom while I have your nation stream out of my bodily functions. So then, during that time, I'll let Chiax do the recap.
Okay. Alright. Last time, we were driving around. Made it to the Area 51. Turned out to be SAP Foundation. Dropped off the kid temporarily. Spoke to the SCP doctor. I forgot the number. He had some words. Then we spoke to the only person that survived his touch, and then turned out that guy was like, when we talked to him, it was like he was drained of all human emotions and just thought like the doctor did without the powers, I think. After that, things went to shit. SCP started getting out, and we just booked it towards the safe room. On our way there, we had an encounter with the mask, who was on a scientist, and after some words with it, we killed the guy that he was controlling. We almost got taken over by it, but everybody passed their check, so nobody lost their face. So that was good. We kept going, and then we found Peanut, and Peanut was just like vibing, but we're like, yo dude, we gotta get past you. So we started doing the things to not die, so that was good.
Hey, yo, Peanut,
Nice.
I need you to go vibe somewhere else. Okay.
Hey, dude, do me a favor.
So essentially, for the whole encounter with Peanut, he didn't move at all, so that was good.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, that was
we did really good on our checks that day. The only time we were like, after setting up 2 keys or whatnot, we were able to get Peanut into his containment cell and just kind of 1 second. All right, just checking. What is it? We contained them, went to the safe room, told the dudes that their facility sucks, took the kid over to our facility, and what you call it? And that was it. We figured out that Mr. A kind of is an asshole, and that was all just like a little prank.
Just a little prank.
And also,
Just a prank.
there's some more C4 in Houston's head.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that part too.
There's also a Peanut back in Arizona that's just vibing. Apparently, he's he's passing his vibe check right now. So Chiax, whenever skill you use, any skills you use, you can choose one of any skills you use this session. You can 100% pass it without needing to roll, and you can max it up to 6 points.
Nice.
All right.
Do a flip.
Okay. I needed to. My grandmother called me. I want to see what's up.
You're good.
So I'm gonna mute.
All right. So all of you have returned. It's been a few weeks. Any wounds you all heal from? You all enjoy your R&R once again as you sit around staring off into the ether of DC, realizing that, wow, this place really does suck. Why do I live here? The rent's going up, everything's burning to the ground. And then eventually, you all, as you sit around pondering existence, you all can go ahead and do some things for the 2 weeks you had off to see if you can get any skill checks. So we'll start from the bottom. Turner, what is your character doing during the 2 weeks of R&R?
Why would you do this to me? Let me look real quick.
Sorry, Daniel. Dan growls.
This was all my plan, just to confuse everybody. Specifically Dan.
Laughs into eventually finding out Turner's name and using his picture for a fucking SCP.
One day. I am going to... Well, damn, I don't know now. I was just thinking about it, but I just lost it. I think I'm gonna do some sleight of hand stuff.
So you're gonna be stealing people's stuff in DC.
Well, no, the best part, stealing stuff and then putting it right back.
There's schools for this. There's actual schools
There
for
is school
this.
for this. Would you rather go to the school that's in DC for it? In a few classes?
Sure.
Alright, better choice as an
I've
FBI agent.
I've got the bricks of 20 for it.
Alright, so go ahead and roll me, I'm gonna say 3 pickpocketing checks. Which is, do you know what that is, right? What the check is?
That's just sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Because I'm pretty sure, I was pretty sure there is no actual pickpocketing.
It's like a school of defensive arts or something like that.
Also,
It's supposed to
Turner,
teach you
whenever-
how
whenever
not to
you're-
get pickpocketed.
Whenever you're gaining your points, you need to put it in spent, not personal.
Oh.
Oh, excuse me.
So how many rolls do I get?
3. But you did. You failed all 3.
Oh.
This
Congratulations.
guy's a real bad student.
You cannot figure out how to pickpocket people. Congratulations.
This is weird.
Rip.
Rip's gonna play some extreme games of like I Spy and hide and seek and shit. As in he's seeking to acquire holes in targets with his rifle.
You're gonna be shooting.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do spot hidden and you just keep looking at Where's Waldo's books.
See, I was going with that.
Alright, so go ahead and roll your firearms on which weapon system you're using. You get 3 rolls, but it has to be 1 firearm, or you can do 2 and 1, 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Or not.
Boop. Okay.
Apparently everybody's sucking today.
Okay. Speak for yourself. Well.
I just realized his attack roll is 69.
I know, he's getting rid of it too.
Yep.
So, go ahead and
Does he
mark
want to change that?
right there. I did it for you. Alright, next on the pecking order would be
You
Eli.
did it for me. Did you do it for me?
Yes, I did.
Do we just pick one?
Yep. Oh,
Rifle training.
rifle training. Remember, you can do, you get 3 rolls. You can also do, like, rifle, submachine gun, handgun, but each one will only get 1 roll if you do that way.
Okay.
Damn, son.
Those 7
Can I
dice.
just go ahead and try the other ones?
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright.
Not the best with
It's all
submachine guns and handguns, but you are getting better with your rifle. Next, Dale.
I'm gonna spend time at a sniper school and both do the shooting and locating targets.
So, sniper school, not a spotter school, so you'd be doing shooting.
Okay.
He's got 2 ways. He could do both.
That's fine, Eli.
All right, time to go look up current prices for a weapon.
Ooh.
Oh, what you buying?
Okay, that's
You can get
success.
one roll on your.
What are you
spy.
selling? What are you buying? What are you selling?
I swear to God, if you don't stop, I'm gonna shank you. Alright. So then Chiox is talking to his grandmother, so we will come back to him. You all have enjoyed your week of basically furlough, been away from everything, and then all of you hear a very familiar sound. A sound that makes all of you sigh heavily, knowing that your time off has come short.
Why must my point lookout time be disturbed?
Then you all hear what just happened. If not, I will do it again.
We didn't.
Hang on.
Oh, it's the cell phone.
It's the buzz. The evil buzz.
So, with that, you all look down at your phone and you notice that
How could they?
you are indeed getting a phone call. All of you. Group message. Or group call.
Allow.
Hello?
Eli.
1 second. Let me put my... I'm going to make sure some real quick. Actually, give me 1 sec. If anybody's...
Yalla?
Hang on. Give me 1 sec. Gotta do some stuff because of issues I've been having a voice mod. Yeah, I just realized the voice mod on. Alright, there's that. I can close that. And then make sure voice mod is activated on Discord because people keep complaining it sounds like crap. It is on. Wonderful. So, all of you hear this sound as you answer the phone. You hear someone on the other end. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, is this Agent Houston's team?
Yeah.
Speaking.
Alright. Well, my name's Japois. You can, you just call me Chet. I gotta actually...
What?
That is how you spell his name. You can call me Chet. I got a case for you all, if you all don't mind coming into the facility.
What's your relation to Houston?
I'm filling in for him. He's called off a couple sick days. He's not feeling too well.
Alright. We're meeting at his office?
No, you're gonna be meeting at my office. Whenever you come inside, you know where his office is in the back?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you come through the door, mine's right to the left of the entrance.
Great.
We'll see you there.
And a click happens.
Ugh.
Yeah, I just hang up.
Also, I misspelled his last name, so 1 second.
I'm getting breakfast first. See y'all there.
I didn't misspell it, I just mistyped it. That is his name. Dupois. Alright, so Eli goes, what are you getting for breakfast, Eli?
Oh, let's see. Bob Evans.
Bob
Ooh.
fucking Evans, alright.
Yes, sir.
You walk into Bob Evans, you sit down, waiter comes up to you, hey, what can I get for you today, sir?
Let me get. Want some corned beef hash, 2 eggs, side of bacon. Actually, do a sandwich, like a BLT, but add the hash into it.
Alright, I'll be right back.
I'm just gonna pick up some, like, fucking McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. I'm going to Wendy's. They have some
got,
bomb
yeah, they got
ass
some
Damn
good
it.
breakfast.
You go to Wendy's,
Yeah,
get some
I was
bomb
gonna
ass breakfast.
go to Wendy's as well.
Go to Wendy's, get some bomb ass breakfast.
Damn right.
There's a line of FBI agents outside of the Wendy's getting fucking breakfast food. You all drive. You arrive. Fucking Eli's like struggling. He's like, oh man, a lot of food. And you all walk inside. You enter into the left, and you see a guy. This guy seems to be in his mid-30s, kind of a pencil mustache, very well dressed, black hair comb over. He looks up all of you. Hey, come on in.
Waddle,
Yeah.
waddle, waddle. I don't know. I make foot noises.
You must be Chet. My name's Dale. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Well, I know most of you and I don't know most. I know you from your dossiers. You notice he's kind of awkward. He doesn't really know how to socialize. Right, you can tell he's just like. So I wanted to let you all know that there was a call recently. Well, it's kind of an alarming call that I think we need to investigate.
What's the situation?
There was a 911 call from Raleigh, North Carolina. I have the excerpt of the call right here, and it kind of puts the piece of paper in front of you. Would like to read the piece of paper?
Yes.
All right.
Nice.
You see, 911, watch emergency, and then it says hey, 1 sec, so I can type out her name. So you have 911 dispatch. Then you have Dan, yes I am. Fuck you.
Emma B.
Well.
Well, Daniel. So the dispatch 911, watch emergency, and then you read below it says Emma Beak. My daughter just broke my arm, and it says in parentheses crying, very distressed. And now one agent says, "Can you please explain it to the extent of how your daughter broke your arm?" And she said, "I don't know, it's just some weird shit she does. I can't explain it." Now one dispatch, Roger, we will send an ambulance to you. Please stay on the line. And it kind of keeps going on, saying like her daughter's strange, and then one operator being like, and when the police got there, basically nothing was found evident of the daughter breaking her arm. It looked like she might have fallen. The daughter was in her room. Nothing, no dirt, no scratches, no signs of harm from self-defense. TV is picking up on my microphone. There we go. That should have fixed it. Hopefully.
So there's no obvious cause for this kid to probably have some type of telekinetic powers.
We can't really tell.
I was just gonna say that.
We haven't investigated. We'd be the first people in the field to investigate this. Now, obviously, the mother cares for her daughter, even though right there she's in a sign of distress. But we don't know everything. That's why we're sending you all.
Has there been any psychiatric records on these two? Daughter, mother?
See, we do have psychiatric, and he pulls it up, and this one says for Emma Beak. Is it Beak or Beaky, Dan? I think isn't it Beaky? That's what I thought. Slides forward, and you see Emma Beaky, and on the dossier itself, she has mild schizophrenia along with bipolar disorder and also depression, anxiety, and PTSD. For the daughter, it says signs of depression, anxiety, and And that's all it says for the daughter, actually. The daughter's name is...
How old is the daughter?
Charlotte.
She is 13. However, the image of her looks like she's about maybe 11 or 10. Looks like either she was malnourished or she just is slowly maturing compared to what the normal rate is, which is very common.
Yeah, been any other 911 calls or anything like that coming from here?
There's been a few. Her ex-husband, he is in prison right now. He is not the best friend of the law.
Nice. What's he in for?
For assault and battery.
Great.
Assault and battery of the wife,
Or just in general.
What did you
Yeah,
say?
who's the
Say it
victim?
again.
who's the victim?
The victim was the mother.
See where the PTSD comes from. Great.
His name is... One second.
I'd be curious to get whatever transcripts.
Correction,
and,
I misput his name. He does not have the B class name. That is her new last name.
Be curious to get the transcripts and police records for those charges.
You want to get the transcripts of the charges?
Yeah.
He has them right there, and he hands them to you. She called 911 report. At the time, it sounded like she was being physically assaulted, and it was explained that you could hear him hurting her. The police arrived. She had a concussion, a partially broken cheekbone, 2 busted out teeth. Her lip was split down the middle, and a black eye.
Any testimony from him?
Testimony from him was she fell down the stairs.
Damn. Some mean ass stairs.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anything else of note?
Nothing else of note this time. He's serving currently in... I would ask. I'm gonna ask Sealy. Dan, give me a prison.
There's Wake Correctional.
Yeah, Wake Correctional Center.
Yep.
Sure, he's at Wake Correctional Center.
Big ass prison. Like the heart of fucking Raleigh.
I told you we're going to eat everybody's homes where they were born or where they were raised.
Raised eye.
I know where you were born. We're also going there.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
I gotta change my battery.
because Larry has to have his.
Got him.
In case you all are curious, Dan, even though was raised in Raleigh, North Carolina, was born in Rochester, New York.
Mm.
All right. So, he kind of looks at all of you and just kind of... we do have an airline you all could take down to Raleigh if you want to. We already have 2 vehicles for loan from the agency down there for you all to grab the airport. It's handoff of keys, or you could drive. It's your own personal preference.
You guys want to fly?
I mean, I can fly.
Yeah, we can fly.
Yeah, let's fly.
All right. He slides across the table 5 first class tickets for Delta Airlines.
Eh.
Do we have the special check-in tags for putting our guns in the?
Get your weapons
Yes.
declaration
What,
forms.
you're telling me we don't have a private jet?
No, you do. It's just remember they're trying to keep you out of eyes of another agency.
Oh yeah. I mean, I can talk to some boys that I know that are still in the military.
And kind of like points at tickets. I just spent a lot of money on this. Can you please just take the tickets?
Fine.
Thank you.
Give me a diplomatic mail sticker.
Oh, okay, and he pulls one out of like all these different stamps and stamps it.
Thanks. Now I don't need a baggage check. How do you think we got all our shit across the seas?
That's smart. Look at
Don't
those.
you love that? The fact that PMCs have diplomatic fucking stamps.
Let me get one of those.
Yeah, I'll take one too.
Start stamping all yours.
We'll get stamped.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of looks at all you. All right. Now that you've been stamped, that's awkward to say. I'll be here if you need anything. Just dial my number back.
Will do.
Yep.
Yep.
You all head out. Go to the air. You guys go to Ronald Reagan.
I'm guessing that we end up in the circle line to actually disembark our vehicle for like 1 to 2 hours.
No, there's actually a lot of good. There's actually really good.
Ronald Reagan's not bad.
No,
Because
it's
they
not.
have police that stand there and yell at you if you sit
Yes.
there for more than 5 seconds.
It's great. I love that airport. I'd always take the metro though. But you guys can take the metro if you want to instead of driving. It's actually not that far from where you guys are. It's like maybe a 5-minute metro. It's literally the next stop in the metro.
I'm
How
not leaving my
convenient.
car in some parking garage at the airport.
And Dan, am I
We'll
incorrect in
see
that?
that.
It goes from Arlington to Ronald Reagan to Langley. Am I incorrect in that? From what I remember.
There's a stop right at Arlington,
Uh-huh.
Arlington National, and then there's one like a mile from Langley.
So you all go down and take the metro over to Ronald Reagan. You show up and you're now in line with your tickets and all your guns and shit inside your bags. You walk up and you see this person. Ticket, please.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Hands back the ticket.
Yeah.
Hands back the ticket. Hands back the ticket. Hands back the ticket. I didn't realize we were having so many ambassadors in here today. I'm sorry.
Look at the stamp. Oh, I see now.
We try to keep it on the down low, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Are you guys ambassadors from like Canada or something? You don't have an accent.
That's classified.
Okay.
Sealand.
Sealand. I don't think I've heard of that. I'm gonna have to check that when I get home. Go ahead, right through there, and you're just gonna bypass the metal detector. You go get on the Delta Airlines flight. You fly in first class. You have like all this leg room. You guys have a TV in the back of your seat. You guys have wine, food, and you have a 3-hour flight to Raleigh, North Carolina.
I passed
Is
the fuck
is
out.
is this the part where Snake went on a plane?
No, you all
Okay,
land,
good.
and you disembark. You notice there's 2 fed boys, kind of like sunglasses adorned, waiting outside the airport for all of you. You both notice that there are 2 black SUVs, bulletproof resistant glass, steel doors. They're sitting there holding keys for you.
I'll take 'em.
A pinky.
So you have like a bigger guy and a smaller guy, and the bigger guy's kind of grunts. Say this one goes, "Hey, don't mess this up, all right? We put some good money in that shit."
Right.
We can reimburse you if it does.
It's kind of eyeballs you. Just nods at you.
And just get in the SUV, look in the back, and say, why is there like a little cutoff minigun in the trunk? What the hell are we doing here?
And soon I will be telling Dan where you guys are. That way he can literally just go, oh, I know where we're at. As soon as my thing wants to work, that'd be great. Wait 1 second. I sent a meme to Chiox yesterday saying, fuck it, we'll do it live, because I forgot to prep yesterday. So this is all ad-lib tonight. I have a plan. Already talked about it, but this is all ad-lib. Like the old days. The old days of Coots Games. There we go. Dan, how well do you know the streets of Raleigh? Dan?
I was muted. Pretty good.
Alright, just get lost then.
Do some dumb shit and say Blount Street, please.
No, it's not that street, though. I'm sorry. This is the street.
Bent Pine. I think that's outside the cemetery. Did you say street or drive? Oh, Bent Pine Drive. Bent Pine Drive.
Vampire Drive?
70. Oh, near the IHOP. Yeah, okay. Yep, I know right where this is.
Alright, so you
And there's my
guys...
Christian Academy. There's another one. Yep, I know right where this is.
Alright.
Alright, I'm fucking back.
Welcome back. You're in Raleigh, North Carolina.
What did I miss?
There is... So you guys go and explain it to him.
Sorry, my grandma called.
Somebody explain the Geox.
So there was a call to 911.
Actually, hang on, Larry. Let's let Dan do it since this is Dan's hometown.
When did you cut out? If anything, we were introduced to.
It was before you
dude.
guys met.
Yep, we were introduced to Chet Dupois. We were told about a 911 call where. Let me open up my notes again. We were meeting at Chet's office. His office is right to the left of the entrance. Chet's awkward, socially awkward. He said there was an alarming call that would need an investigation. There's a 911 call from Raleigh, North Carolina. The excerpt says, dispatch from 911 saying, 911, what's your emergency? One person, Emma Beakey, says, my daughter broke my arm. There's crying in the background. Dispatch says, explain. Emma says, I can't explain. She begins going on a tangent. Dispatch begins saying, sending EMS, stay on the line. Emma continues on, my daughter is strange. Continuing on with more rambling. Dispatch keeps her on the line. The officers responded, not finding any cause. The child was in her room. And it looked like Emma had somehow mistakenly busted it herself. We looked up the psychiatrics of them. Emma has bipolar disorder, PTSD, anxiety, and depression. The daughter has anxiety and depression. The daughter's name is Charlotte. There is a image of an 11-year-old. There's a 11-year-old image of her which shows her either
Nope, she is
malnourished.
13, but she looks 11.
Yes, she is 13, but in the image, it is 11 years old. Husband, his name is Mike Dawson. He is incarcerated for assault and battery. He's currently serving in Wake Correctional Center. We were given 5 tickets to Delta First Class with diplomatic mail stamps, so we could pass through security without getting our bags checked.
Alrighty.
And we went to Ronald Reagan International, and probably arrived RDU. And now we are on. We're heading towards. Is that the address spoken
That is the
to
address.
us?
Yep.
Okay. We exited the airport. There were 2 very fancy dressed men, one bigger than the other. The big one grunted. The other one was, "Hey, don't mess." The other one goes, "Hey, don't mess these up. Spent a lot of money." Blah 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 blah. We didn't care. We just grabbed the keys. And I believe we are on the way to 101 Bent Pine Drive, which is South Raleigh, just outside the city.
You
All right.
guys head down the roads. You notice that, unlike DC, the drivers here are actually a lot more polite than the ones in DC are.
How weird.
And you eventually pull into 101 Bent Pine Drive.
Hey,
What do you guys do?
what's it look like?
Small. Oh, small, medium-sized house, 1 story, maybe a basement.
For a second, it almost sounded like you were worried about something.
No, it's coughing.
He was dying a little bit.
Just a little bit.
We do a little bit of dying here.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a lot of it.
So you guys pull up. You notice that there's a police car in the driveway. One of the and you see an officer sitting there like tapping his foot on the ground. Sees you pull up, waves at you.
All
The
right, well, I guess
ambassadors
we'll-
are here.
we'll get out and go take a look. See.
You're gonna get
Yeah,
this
I'm taking-
bypass the officer.
No, I mean we're gonna go talk to him.
Okay.
Obviously, right?
Guess you guys getting your vests and shit on, or
Yes.
just gonna go in with normal
Yep.
clothes.
Yeah,
I'll put my
on
shit
my
on.
FBI but
Nice.
vest. Go talk to him.
Yep, FBI vest.
Gotta put on my little tag.
I'm keeping my my gun on me.
You can be like I was whenever we did the inauguration and for President Obama. You just have like the secret police clip and just walk up to people. Secret police. The God, that's stupid. You walk up, and you see this officer kind of look over at all of you and just go, "Hey, how you guys doing?"
Hey.
Doing well, how are you?
Good. Just been sitting here since the 911 call came in, waiting for you all to get here.
Any action?
No, been relatively quiet. You know, she makes food, and that girl's been sitting at home. It is summer, anyways.
Mm-hmm. What do you think's going on?
I think that she's either assaulting herself or hurting herself and trying to blame the kid or something else messed up. She's had a track record, no arrest record, but she's called 911 quite frequently about different things, and it's just she's messed up in the head slightly, so it's kind of hard to take her seriously with some of the calls she's giving us.
Are you
What
the
other
normal
calls has she
responding?
made?
She's made calls saying that there are dolls floating inside her house, there's ghosts inside the house, there's banging on the walls, and her daughter talks to spirits, stuff like that.
Fantastic.
Have they called any paranormal investigators?
Yeah, each one turned up nothing.
When's the last time she went to see a psych?
She has an appointment tomorrow, I believe.
They
Our
should.
permission, that might be a good idea to come back.
What were you saying, Chucks?
Go on.
No. Yuki is like. Have they said anything about her condition? Has it worsened? Got better?
I mean, you can't exactly
Control.
expect bipolar disorder and schizophrenia to just get better. Unfortunately, it's just a slow degrade of her brain until she eventually just starts thinking every single voice she hears is a true voice.
Unfortunate.
That's why I hope the kid grows up here. Hopefully she gets out, not in the system, by the time her mom starts losing it completely.
The system can be rough too.
Well, go on inside. I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the office.
Yes, take it easy, officer.
He looks quite tired. He gets back in his cruiser, drives off. No, it's just you guys staying in the driveway.
Well, let's see what
Bye,
the,
Ossifer.
Did we bring our ghost equipment just in case?
Ah, I have my EMF reader from since last time.
Keep dealing with ghosts. We should get better equipment.
I agree. Be right back.
Alright. What do you guys do?
I mean, just
Knock, knock, knocking on Emma's door. Wow.
Alright, the door opens up to a woman. She looks to be in her mid to late 30s. She has kind of brownish hair, about shoulder length. She seems to be in like a tank top and shorts. It's fucking North Carolina in August. It's decently warm outside. And she goes, "Oh, come on in."
Sure.
thank you.
And in the corner you see a girl that she still looks younger than 13, even though she's not. She also is wearing black jeans with holes in them. She has shoes on. She has a black rock shirt on, heavy black makeup, black hair, sitting there on the phone, kind of doing this. And you notice there's a teddy bear beside her, and it looks like she's like made him kind of goth as well.
Yuki kind of waves at her as she comes in.
To Charlotte,
Yeah,
she ignores you completely.
kids these days.
As the mom kind of looks at all of you. So, thank you all for coming. I've been, really concerned recently with things. And he keeps looking at Charlotte, and Charlotte's just sitting there, just hear, like, the tapping of iPhone noises against the keyboard.
I guess we can clear some air. Be as weird as you want. Be as thorough
can we
and as descriptive
can
as you
we-
can possibly be.
can we find another room?
Yes.
Alright, she turns and she walks into the guest room.
Sure.
And she shuts the door behind her.
All right. So what's the story?
My daughter is a demon.
Do you have any evidence of that?
I hear her talking to things in the night, and she broke my arm, and she makes me do things that I don't want to do, like there was a time where we had to have a tea party, and then she started telling me how horrible mother I was, and I sat there and listened to all of it while drinking tea.
Have you acquired any items that might have triggered this?
No.
Any purchases that your daughter makes you do, or requests of you?
It's other than paying her cell phone bill, no. But then that's shh, quiet, shh. I know. No, not that I can think of.
Was there a time frame when this started to happen?
Hang on a second. Before you answer that, what was that just happened?
It's I need to take my medication. I'm under a lot of stress.
Do you mind telling me what that said voice said to you?
Tell them.
Miss Beaky?
Beaky.
Is there anything that you should be telling us?
I am telling you. No. She has she had a boyfriend who died. She got pretty upset after that, and she's almost reverted back to a childhood state. She might look goth, but she is kind of zones for a few seconds, and she kind of snaps back. She still has very young ideologies and ideations that she commits to. And all of you roll me a spot hidden check.
I've been spooked.
I've been spupfud.
No!
Fail. Success.
I mean,
There we go. Rip, Eli,
There we
and
go.
Yukio, all three of you notice that there is a master's degree in psychology in this bedroom with Emma Beaky's name on it. It's kind of framed up on the wall.
Well, that's weird. Also weird back.
Yukio kind of looks over into Emma. It's Emma in the room, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, given that degree that you have there, I suppose that you understand the conditions that you have, right?
Yes, I'm actually trying to make headway with them because people don't understand schizophrenia and bipolar disorder together. It makes for a very harmful combo in your head because I'll go from one extreme to another, and I constantly hear people talking to me that aren't here. So it makes a lateral conversation in my mind where basically I cannot perceive reality versus what's in my mind, and allows me to have crystal clear thoughts. Therefore, with my degree, I'm able to help other people with my condition as well, in order to help them fully understand what they're going through.
I see. You want to take time to take your medication, or you want to stay?
If you wouldn't mind, medications is just in the kitchen.
Go for it.
And as she walks out, shuts the door gently behind you. You hear the sink run, and get some water. You guys want to talk while she's out of the room, you can.
I have a few questions I'm probably going to ask.
Holy shit, I've been talking this entire time.
Oh.
I noticed you rolled, but you didn't unmute for a while. I was like,
Yeah, I was talking, no big deal.
Go ahead, Molly.
It's
What are you
fine,
saying,
it's
Chiax?
fine. Yukis is gonna mention. Gonna mention something about if she can handle silver, things like that. Given our last encounter with demons, you know, that fun stuff.
She then enters back into the room with a glass of water, and you see her just kind of drinking with it. And she looks at all of you, shuts the door very gently. My apologies. Do any of you want something to drink?
I'm good for today. For right now. Thank you.
No, thank you for now.
No thanks.
Okay. She kind of takes a seat on the bed and looks at all of you. So what else can I answer for you?
I Has your daughter had any issues handling silver?
No, her necklace is actually made of silver. Her dad got it for her.
Hmm.
She kind of peeks up and looks to the left and looks back down.
Who is your husband?
My ex-husband, Mike Dawson. Michael Dawson. He's currently in prison right now.
While everybody's talking, I kind of get up and start walking around the room, and glance at where she was looking.
Okay.
See if I see anything.
You do not see anything.
Okay.
I have auditory along with visual hallucinations with my schizophrenia.
Do you personally believe that they're actually schizophrenia?
Yes,
Or-
I've been diagnosed with it before I even had Charlotte, so I understand that most of the things I see are visual hallucinations and I'm able to calm myself, and thankfully the medication helps.
Gotcha.
Has it worsened after all these events?
Yes, my personal studies on myself, I am degrading in mental health. The medication is basically a band-aid for a wound on your artery.
I see. But it degrading this quickly, usually that happens much later.
It does. That I believe it has something to do with a culmination of stress.
I see. I'm sorry, by the way.
It's okay.
Are there ever any times where the medication just doesn't help, and you still continue to see what you would consider hallucinations?
Yes,
It could be something else.
it's rarer, but yes, these ones are more vivid, more believable. The other ones are stuff like what I just saw.
What did you just see?
I saw there was a clown holding a knife. I studied a lot of abnormal psychology, studying murders as well, along with my degree.
Mm-hmm.
So I see vivid things of like John Wayne Gacy, different murders. I've seen Ted Bundy. I've seen pretty much any murder you can think of.
And when you're on the medication and the hallucinations are a lot more vivid, you say, what are those that you see?
I can see stuff from flying horses to a marble rolling down the floor. But most of them are normally people that I knew when I was younger who are standing beside me talking to me. Most of my voices are combinations of people I met when I was younger, through school, high school primarily, and they still speak to me even though I know their voices in my head created by the schizophrenia.
Also, aside from all that, it seems like you have a pretty nasty cough there. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You sure it's not some sort of illness?
No, I'm fine. I used to be a smoker. I quit
okay.
when I got pregnant, but I've maintained smoker's cough. Everybody roll me a what's that skill called? Let's see. Roll me a somebody roll me a
What do you want us to
psychology
do?
check.
What are we doing?
Psychology?
Yep.
The one thing I'm actually good at.
I ain't good at this shit.
God damn it!
Remember, you can push
Fuck
it.
it. Fuck it. Push it. Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna push mine.
I'm also gonna push mine.
I've got nothing to lose. I'm pushing
When the
mine.
dice gods decide to not let Yukio get something she's great at.
God
she's
damn it.
Pretty good
Damn.
at it.
God damn it.
Eli, you know that a smoker's cough would have
I
subsided
obtained
by
psychic
this point,
backlash.
so you believe this is either A, a pattern that has developed inside of her psyche where she believes that she still has it, or she's actually ill.
Who knows that?
Eli.
Eli?
How long did you smoke cigarettes for? Might I ask?
I smoked until my mid-20s.
And when did you start?
I started when I was 16. So even though Charlotte likes to act like we're completely different, I'm at the same stage she's going through.
I want to look at her dossier real quick. How old is she?
She is 38.
I'll sketch a note real quick if anybody had those curious eyes. I guess I'll just type it on my phone and then hand it off.
Okay. Yeah, you go. We'll look at it.
When's the last time you've had a checkup anywhere? Normal general practitioner.
Every time I go to my psychiatrist's office, I get a I get a routine checkup.
Have they said anything about any underlying health issues?
No, I'm actually quite physically healthy.
Interesting.
In fact, the reason why I married an abusive dickhead is the fact I thought maybe I could fix him.
When's the last time you've been unhealthy?
I do work out quite a bit. I like to maintain my physical health. So I go to the gym probably 4 times a week.
But when was the last time you were sick that you can remember?
A few months ago, I had a cold.
Let's bounce back real quick. Yeah. And talk about the arm. What transpired with that?
I walked into a room and I asked her if she is... This just kind of stops again for a second and resumes. If she was okay and if she wanted dinner, and she said no. I said okay. I walked back out. I brought a plate in for her to eat, and when I did, my left arm snapped. You know, she is wearing, I forgot to mention this, she is wearing a sling on her left arm.
Where did this come from?
How exactly did she do it? If you can kind of recall.
Just did it. I can't explain it.
We've seen some strange things, so don't worry.
I can't explain it. She just looked at me and my arm broke.
Does she play with a lot of dolls?
She does, yes. She does have a collection.
How extensive and whatnot does this collection?
At least 30 dolls.
Is 30? Are they all just like different Barbies, or are they stuff that she
Barbies,
creates?
porcelain, stuff like that.
Any
Should've seen it.
abnormal events with those?
I can't remember. I remember one time I walked in the room I saw an arm move and on one of the dolls. At least I think I did, but I can't remember what happened after that.
Said you think one of the doll's arms moved?
Yeah, it was either a doll or stuffed animal or something. I can't remember what it was. I just remember seeing an arm move. I can't remember what happened after that.
Okay.
Did these? When did she pick up the doll collecting?
She was around 6.
Was that around the same time as your ex-husband?
Yes.
Did she start acting strange when you got a specific doll?
No.
Where does she typically find the dolls at? Like, do
Different
you purchase them
places.
from a store?
She just kind of stops and you see her squint slightly. Honestly, I don't really know.
You don't know where she got the dolls from.
I can't remember.
Yukio kind of takes note of that, like a mental note of that. She'll she'll look around the room and see if there's any dolls in there.
There's no dolls.
Not a fan of dolls yourself, I'm assuming.
No, I was when I was her age, and I stopped after my ex-husband said he had a fear of dolls.
A fear of dolls.
He doesn't like dolls. Well, he might like them now. But
Yeah, I don't like him yet.
he doesn't like dolls.
Sorry if this is a painful memory. What was the last thing your ex-husband did while he was here? Before
the
he got
shit out of me?
incarcerated? Anything that led to it?
No, he was just prone to violence. If I made his coffee wrong, if I didn't make him breakfast by the time he woke up, if I didn't have his clothes folded on the bed.
I see. I'm assuming he did express disdain to the doll collection.
He did, yes.
I see. Have you or you had? Does she go on the web a lot or no?
She likes drawing a lot. It's one of her hobbies. Is she draws a lot. She loves music. She goes on YouTube a lot, and I hear her playing music through her room. That's pretty much all I can do. Would you shut up? That's all I can remember.
What kind of music does she play?
She plays a lot of music I kind of grew up with, actually. She wants to seem very different from other kids. She doesn't like listening to the same music as they do. She listens to, Puddle of Mud, Stained, My Chemical Romance, Wolf for My Valentine, that kind of music.
Those ain't bad bands.
I can't say I was a great influence.
Have you caught her looking up any strange sites or anything like that?
No, not that I can remember, no.
Nothing with black magic, witchcraft, silly things like that.
No.
Okay.
And she's in her room right now?
She's in the dining room texting where you saw her when you walked in.
I was on mute, sorry. I had a work
No,
call.
she's very, very goth looking, even though she's 13 years old. She looks like she's around 11, but she's dressed very goth like, and her makeup makes her look older than 13. Even though she looks without makeup like she's 11, and she was just sitting there texting.
My brain hurts.
How old was your daughter when her dad gave her the silver necklace?
She was, I think 2 when he bought that, and then she grew into it.
Was it the only gift he got for her?
Yes.
When did she start wearing it?
She started wearing it whenever, she was a lot younger. Probably 5, 6, again.
And she hasn't taken it off since?
No.
Even after everything?
I mean, she does take it off here and then, but she likes to wear it. She does like it. It's a kitten. So I mean, she does. Stop! It is a kitten. So.
You have any animals in the house?
We had a cat, but I don't want to get into that.
Okay.
I mean, whatever information you can give us is extremely helpful.
Side note, Dan, isn't that great that now I can literally a link and it takes you right to it?
Yeah, that's cool.
So what was your question, Swigger?
I said, whatever information you can give us is going to be helpful.
My husband wasn't a fun person with animals.
Got it. So he's the one that got rid of the cat.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. At what points do you typically see the most activity as far as, I guess, hallucinations and otherwise phenomenons going on?
He kind of giggles. Have you never researched schizophrenia and bipolar disorder? The more stress you're under, the more active it becomes. But I am also a very high case of schizophrenia. I'm on the higher spectrum of it, so I'm constantly seeing things.
So there's no like specific room that triggers more episodes than others.
My bedroom does, because I think about my ex-husband. But I don't want to sleep on the couch.
Oh. Yukio kind of ponders for a little bit and then asks, alright. Rolling it back a bit. I think, when is your daughter, what usually happens the days that she's a bit more violent, and we've heard that you've called the police several times before.
She's levitated in air. She's thrown things across the room without touching them. She constantly talks to her dolls, to her stuffed bear.
Does the bear have a name?
Yes, Freddy.
My God.
You could kind of nods. But is there anything that you can remember that happened before these events happened?
Oh, I see it. Does it right above it. Neat. That's cool.
Yep. Say it again, Chex. I'm sorry.
Yukio essentially asks, just like, if anything happened that day that triggered, like, the violent acts.
No. Minus,
Nothing that you can remember?
being a teenager, and getting upset because of you trying to do something for them.
Like what exactly?
Making them dinner, offering to spend time with them, trying to watch a show with them.
Let me see.
When's the last time you've had, I guess you can call it quality time with your daughter?
I can't remember.
Okay.
And you notice it kind of turns back to her left. Shut up!
Yuki just kind of lets it go. She understands the condition.
Yeah.
Are there any strange happenings around your house besides, well, what you can confirm with your daughter? Besides dolls moving, maybe doors fly open, anything like that?
No.
Is it only when you're here?
It's only whenever I'm here. But I know it's not a visual hallucination.
And when you hear your daughter speaking to her dolls, is it in a language you understand or
Yes,
some
it's
other?
just it's so muffled I can't make out what she's saying.
Okay.
Do you have a recording of this?
She shakes her head no.
Okay.
If you want to, you can try with her. I can't.
Any things that make her tick when we talk to her to avoid?
It's kind of sucks and thinks. Don't mention her bedroom whenever you're in her bedroom. Don't mention why it looks so different from how she dresses. And don't deny her what she asks.
Are these events that have triggered her to get violent before?
You get frustrated once they get violent. You all hear music coming from the other room, by the way, through a headset.
Can we tell what it is?
Everybody go ahead and roll me, except for Eli, everybody go ahead and roll me a listen check.
Oh, damn.
What?
Nice!
Yo?
Where? I want to roll it anyways, 'cause fuck you.
Wow.
So the only one that
Just
can
don't
fully
explode your
make
ears.
it out is Yukio, and you make out the song is from the room, but it's falling in reverse.
I think she's listening to the music, some music right now.
Hey.
Falling in reverse.
By Popular Monster.
Other way around.
Popular Monster by Falling in Reverse. I knew Falling in Reverse as a band.
Okay.
Why
Wow.
so hard there.
Well then,
What?
Yukio says that. If that has any context.
Well, me and Dan have a similar taste in music, but I just nerd so hard.
Eli does have a... Actually, fuck it. Yeah, Eli just has a small smile on his face.
What? Did I say something funny?
Yeah.
You just had it mixed up, but nice try. All right, well, let's probably go talk to her, right?
Yeah, I think we should reconvene and go over some facts.
We can do that.
Before we talk to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a few theories.
I do as well.
All right, she lets
Alrighty,
you
thank-
leave the room, and you guys can walk outside and talk.
Yep.
While outside, Yukio kind of looks over it. I don't think this is demonic presence
I don't-
here.
I don't think so either.
She doesn't
You don't
speak
think it's
in-
demonic?
No. I think it might be either possession, some sort of entity attached to her, but I
One
don't
of the
think it's
dolls.
demonic.
I think that shit's in the dolls.
I think it's the dolls too, but
Could
I
be.
don't have any. Not being in the room is hard to really make a judgment on it. But
Hmm.
the fact that she can wear silver with no issue is one tell that it's not demons. The other one is not really speaking in what I heard before. Or
Yeah.
you would remember something like that.
Right.
So another fact is this stuff didn't start happening until her dad was put in jail.
Hmm.
I'm gonna switch the music real quick because this is what you just hear from the inside the house from a request from somebody else who's listening to the thing and link me this to also play. Go ahead, keep talking.
I think it might be tied to the necklace because that's also when she started to wear it as well.
I'm not sure about the necklace theory, but it could be something.
I thought she has always worn the necklace.
No,
And it was before the collecting of dolls and
no, it was given to her while she was school by her father, but she didn't start wearing it till she was about 6.
I could have sworn it was still about 4. I must have been misremembering.
Yeah, so
Um,
But it's also when she started collecting the dolls.
yeah, she started collecting the dolls after her dad.
well, her dad was still around. Given to what I asked, he expressed disdain about the doll collection. So it must have happened before he was incarcerated. I can't pin anything yet until we talk to her and actually get into her room.
Yeah,
Something tells me there's something very off in there.
Yeah,
I
guess
want to
we're really
be
gonna-
in the room without her actually in the room as well.
You want to be alone with her?
No, not alone. Like, I want to be in the room, but she needs to be out of the room. Like, I want to be in the room without her there.
Something tells me with teenage angst, it might not be a thing that you will be able to do. Probably myself.
Yeah, I think only Yukio could do that.
Bro, I'm 28 and I still don't want any of you fucks in my room.
Exactly. And this is a girl, and if there's just a guy looking through all her stuff, it's not going to bode well.
A better old agent. Of all fucking things. Yeah?
Yeah. So, if need be, if she allows me, I can go in the room and inspect it a bit.
Okay.
Outside of that, we still need to. I really did think this is some sort of possession or a very strong poltergeist. That's what I'm guessing.
I would agree.
Oh,
with
I've
that
got a fun
assessment.
one.
What do you have?
No, this is for Coots.
I thought that was a character.
So it's just gonna be Yukio going in the room, right?
Well, she's going to wait till she gets permission to not stress her out.
Yeah.
That way we don't get arms snapped. Would be nice. Um, anybody else have any theories?
I want to ask Coot something.
Go ahead.
Did my EMF ever go off when we were talking with the mother?
Nope,
Maybe
not
I
once.
Okay.
Yo, you got a body cam on you? Body cam.
Everybody has one of those.
I mean,
I have a camera. Which I can hand off.
This is what we're hearing in the house.
Yes.
Well, regardless, we need to get in that room and take a look.
Yeah. I just wanted to see if we could find something that we could kind of fish for, but for right now, I think we just need to talk to her. She like kind of cracks her neck a little bit. And she's like, "Let's go."
After you.
Unless anybody else has anything to add?
I don't
Let's
believe so.
let's keep that EMF stuff up, and I want to keep actually. I've got one of those voice recorder things. I'm just gonna keep it on the entire time while we're talking to her in my back pocket.
Yeah, go for it.
Your back pocket.
Eli turns on his body cam. Yeah, I'll go in, whatever. Maybe if one of the dolls fucking looks at us when we're not looking, maybe we can see it on the replay.
So Yukio kind of goes inside, looks for what's her name?
Charlotte.
Charlotte?
Charlotte, like the band.
Yeah, like the name Charlotte, not
Yes,
the
Charlotte.
actual
I
pronunciation.
I know.
Charlotte.
Shut up. I know.
Like the
Not our
band.
crazy ass town.
All right, so it's Yukio and Eli both going, right? Or else you guys staying behind and watching the body cam footage?
Huh?
And they're all. Is everybody going in? Who's all going into her room?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
first we didn't know where she was.
Yeah, she's in her
Yeah,
bedroom.
she was in the dining room before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she was
she's in her
in the
bedroom
bedroom.
now. During you guys' conversation, she went into the bedroom.
Okay. I mean, I'm guessing we all go in or something. I don't know. Unless
Two
we
at a
wanna
time?
keep
Why
the
not?
numbers low.
2 at a
or
time.
low. Yeah, 2 at a time.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and say Yukio and Eli then. So you two walk in, and this room is like pink wallpaper, queen like princess like bed, but there's like puddle of mud, fucking Chemical Romance, Bullet for My Valentine posters all over the fucking wall. Just any rock band you could think that was edgy and emo from like the scene early 2000s, late 90s is on this wall.
This room screams Jeopardy Star.
Take 1 psychic damage.
Shut the fuck up. Don't hate on my music. Also, don't hate on Dan's music. There's also a big Hollywood Undead poster here, too. Fuck you.
Well,
What's up?
did she just let us in?
Yeah, doors cracked open. She's sitting there jamming out to her speakers on a computer.
Oh, Yukio, as she comes in, she kind of knocks on the door.
She kind of looks
Yo.
over and looks back at your computer. Enter.
We have a few questions about you.
He turns around and you notice inside there's like this table of tea set. So he kind of walks over and goes, "Here, join me for some tea." He kind of sits down like a chair that's way too small for her. And you notice there's like the teddy bear she had out there sitting in it along with a Barbie doll. So he pours some tea and it's like black tea. Like it's like you've never seen something this black. She kind of pours it for you and she picks it up. She goes, "Made it myself."
Thanks.
Nice. Thanks.
Yukio's not drinking it. She knows better from last time.
Right, so you just drink some of it and puts it back down. Looks at you
What's
too.
it smell like?
It smells like lavender.
lavender tea. Yeah, Yukio was saying.
I'll
lavender-
creation.
do the tongue tip tasting thing. Like,
It's
you know what
not
I'm talking.
that bad. This might smell like lavender, but there's just a hint of it. The majority of it is honey, along with other, like, maybe you guess Earl Grey.
Sure. Yukio looks over to Eli, kind of like, is it good? Like, like that expression.
He gives that, like, you know when you judge something, you're like,
Yeah.
not bad.
So you
Yukio
kind
gives
of,
it a small
Eli
sip,
makes
like,
Ariel face.
sits down.
Eyes dilate.
kind of like leans back. She goes, "So you, even though both of you are old, you look kind of cool." Points to Eli, and then she points to Yukio. "You're just old."
Eli
Yeah.
immediately turns to Yukio, expecting like machete to just pop out of her.
Yuki's just like,
Thanks.
the.
Funny thing is, Yukio's younger than Eli.
Oh, I'm thinking of a response. She's she's just like the. Yeah, shit. I'm trying to think of. Just.
Trying to think of a comeback that won't.
Oh no. It's just like the downside of being human. You grow older.
I won't. I will
You
stay the
won't?
same age
Oh, yeah?
the rest of my life.
Why
I
is
just work
that?
at a yeah.
Because being old sucks. Being young's awesome.
I thought that once too.
I bet you don't even know who the lead singer of Foo Fighters is.
Am I supposed to look that?
No, he's just saying this shit to you.
I don't.
See,
It's David Grohl, duh.
Eli, you know? You knew?
I knew it was Grohl. I don't think he goes by Dave though.
No, it goes by David.
Yeah.
I know. So, what are you two here for?
I guess we're. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I mean, we were called about a broken arm.
Oh, yeah. Mom doesn't like it whenever I tell her to get out of my room. She doesn't listen.
So like, what happens when your mom doesn't listen? Is it always like end up in something broken, or?
No, it's just when she doesn't listen constantly and just keeps ignoring and bothering me, I need to show her a lesson.
How exactly do you do it?
Kind of like licks you, and then you see your cup start to vibrate.
Yukis is very calm right now.
That was actually
You have
kind of
some
cool.
sort of. That's pretty cool. You got some sort of telepathy.
It's more than that. It kind of like smiles. We'll both roll me a spot hidden check.
Oh yeah!
Both of you notice whenever she says it's a little bit more than that. You notice that she has a quick glance at her teddy bear.
oh my god, I was right.
You could kind of notices that, but doesn't really like look down at the teddy bear. She just kind of. How long have you had phone?
Being able to move
Right.
things with my mind?
A
Let's
special
see.
trait, I guess.
About the time I walked in on Dad threatening to beat the fuck out of Mom. And so I started beating the fuck out of him. Both of you just heard a 13-year-old say fuck twice.
This isn't very. This isn't that unusual. Let's be real.
Yeah, true. It is
Yeah, that's
2022.
It's like
Yeah.
edgy teenager speak.
coughs,
Exact.
coughs in Jill. Jill.
I know I cussed around that time, anyways.
He kind of looks at both of you. So what's your other old people doing out there?
Just inspecting some equipment.
Okay. They're not watching us right now?
Might be. Never know.
I know that. I watch shows. I watch Stranger Things. I'm like 11, except, cooler. Like, whenever she was in season 3, where she had that leather jacket and black hair, like, that right there is what I want to be like. Like, just pure black.
Then why is that? Because it's cool?
Because black represents what I feel, which is empty void. My mom doesn't understand. Like, everything sucks. All you old guys made everything I'm gonna get suck.
We
You
weren't
old
dealt a very good.
guys.
We didn't get dealt a very good hand, anyways.
Oh, that's what every millennial says.
Yukio kind of shakes her head and laughs a little.
Eli's like, I'm not even that old.
You'll understand it when you get older.
I'm sure I will. She rolls her eyes and just picks up her tea and drinks it and puts it back down. You can tell him to come in. I'm not gonna bite. I like talking to people that think they're cool.
I suppose.
She kind of like
She
moves her
just-
finger, the door slams open.
Eli will lean over, like, one arm over the chair. She said, come in!
Gail
That's
come
right.
walking in.
Just the boys walk in.
Boys walk in. She's like, 1 old person, 2 old person, 3 old person.
We're all old.
This
I'm
old person.
28! You guys!
This old person can teach you how to drive an armored vehicle. It's a actually a facility not too far down the road. That
She
she
kind of like looks at you and moves her fingers so the doors go back and forth. Oh, because I need driving really badly.
What is it? Yuki is just like, and I'm 27. I'm still being called old.
Yeah, you're double what I am. You're old. You all probably remember what stuff my mom used. Like, she always talks about CDs.
Those haven't been used in years.
Since
I was
she
a
still
kid.
uses them.
Every once in a while, having a hard copy of something is a little nice.
He really just keeps going, doesn't he?
Yes, I do.
Dale.
So,
Shutting up now.
so tell me, what is the other two like? And she kind of like points at you, Rip. What are you like? Tell me a little bit about yourself. What's some cool you did?
A flute planes.
I might be on a call. Let's see. No,
He might be on a call, yeah.
Swagger. Night. Then she points her finger at Daniel. What did you do?
What do I do?
What did you do? Tell me something cool about yourself. That way I don't sit here and think I'm surrounded by ancient people.
I hunted people.
People, that's pretty cool, you know. I've always wanted to hunt people. I can easily do it, but I don't know. Being 13 and a person that hunts other people, I don't think that would go over too well.
I feel like it'd be too easy for you.
But that's it. Everyone's the fun and stuff. Like, if you play hide and go seek and suddenly you just know where everybody is, it's boring. So all of you sit down. We're gonna have
So
some
nothing's
tea.
a challenge anymore.
And she kind of pours tea for all of you and just sits them in front of the small, tiny chairs.
Yukio kind of whispers, "It's not poisoned. It's okay."
Eli takes another sip. Are these like tiny teacups too?
Yes, they're like tiny, like 6-year-old girl
Eli's
teacups.
got like
Like-
his thumb and his finger on
like
the.
a shot of tea.
Basically.
She'll just play along with holding the tea, kind of like fancy. uh,
You guys play games?
depends.
With other people's computers.
You ever play Minecraft?
Did you just say you want to play Minecraft?
No, she asked if you played Minecraft.
I'm sure Eli has.
I have.
Yeah, I played it back when Mojang had it.
That game sucks.
Yeah. Now, yes.
I remember my mom talked about it a lot, and I played it, and I was like, this is boring.
More of a Doom kind of guy.
It's kind of like you see a perk up. Have you played Doom Eternal?
Yeah.
That game's so fun.
I mean, been a bit busy between doing this shit, and then on my free time I gotta go do more training, and then if I'm not doing that, I'm doing rock shows in DC.
You know, she picks up the teddy bear, kind of puts it in her lap, and starts like just dancing his little arms back and forth. I understand. My mom makes me go
Back.
to somebody to talk. She points to you, Rip. Hey, something cool about yourself.
What do you do?
I fly attack aircraft and play guitar.
You play guitar?
Yeah.
Can you play like cool songs?
Do you have a guitar?
She points.
I mean-
She points to her closet and moves her finger. The closet door opens, and it says like 3 Les Grossmans in there.
Oh shit.
Come on, Rip.
Alright.
Let's rock one out real quick.
She kind of turns and looks
Struggling
at
to
both.
get up from this
She kind of
fucking
like
chair.
turns and looks at both of you, and just kind of has a big smirk. And she's like, "Oh, this song "Let Me Out" by Futures of the World, Future Leaders of the World."
I haven't played that one in a while.
One thing my mom had right was older music's awesome. The new shit sucks.
You ever listen to
go
Rage
without.
Against the Machine?
Yeah, not big fans.
Rip is like noticeably displeased.
Yes, he ripped like sag his head in disappointment.
Alright, what about, Metallica? Now, you just said that older music is good,
Yeah, but
and
that's
now you're
ancient
dissing
music.
too old. Oh, ancient music. Okay. What would you consider older music then?
Early 2000s?
I'm like
Early
POD.
2000s?
POD. POD's okay.
So, like, Sleeping with Sirens?
Yeah, that works.
What was that?
That works. You can do Linkin Park. You can do,
Linkin Park, let's go.
Laid it out. Let's go.
I need both of you to roll me a let's see. Fuck it. You pick something that you can explain to me why it would work and roll it.
Hold on.
Just plays numb.
Just waves no. I've become so numb. You could join me. So much more.
I'm about to just say computer use for this fucking shit. It's like fingers on a
Oh my
keyboard,
god,
baby.
what
Alright.
did I miss?
Yeah, that's explaining it. Roll computer use.
Not bad.
All right,
Amazing.
Eli's jamming out to it. Swagger gets his actual guitar. Try me, bitch.
Let's fucking go.
Well, remember, this is what Eli does.
Motherfucker, I have
on
a
his
word called
free
Give Me a
days.
Second.
You motherfucker! He's gonna do rival.
She just kind of jams out to it, and she's just kind of like lip syncing and bobbing her head back and forth. She just kind of bobs the teddy bear in her lap back and forth, and she goes,
Can
Teddy
I
wa-
roll spot hidden?
"You
on
sure
the-
can."
On the teddy bear.
Roll me by him
Oh, there you go. Distraction.
The bear's doing non-bear things.
with a bonus die.
Or
No,
not.
never mind. You don't need the bonus die unless you want to
Damn!
fish for that crit.
I'm not fishing for crit.
Not
Or
for
I guess
shit.
I will.
You already got an extreme.
Yeah.
We'll fish, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, no.
You notice that the teddy bear is just being controlled by her, but she seems to be almost holding it gently like a child, like it's a baby.
Yukio takes note of that. She doesn't say anything yet. She's letting the distraction go through.
What's that one song from the Supernatural? Not Supernatural. I'm sorry, from the Stranger Things.
Master
finale.
of Puppets.
That song, yeah. Whoever did that song was awesome.
That was Metallica.
So he kind of like stops and looks at you. What?
Yeah.
You mean Metallica?
He just kind of turns and looks at you. Rip. He's like, that's one. You don't get a second.
But yeah, that was definitely Metallica.
Can you play that
It
song?
might have been modernized, yes.
Yeah, I could totally play that song.
So he kind of looks at you, Rip, just kind of like leaning back in her chair. Fine, play whatever you want to play. Just let me hear you.
Play my minstrel.
Swagger's just
can I
like,
use
Chrissy,
my-
this one's for you.
Can I use my credit rating?
You sure can. Or you can use an actual guitar and I'll just give you any skill you want. If you play it well.
I'm rich, bitch.
Gotta use my credit.
My wealth has increased from being able to play guitar. Alright.
Well, are we
God, I
talking
haven't played in so
Coots?
long.
Actually, there's two endings. I think Journey played one of them and Metallica played the other.
On Master Puppets, yeah.
Yeah, there was Master of Puppets, and then there was Separate Ways from Journey.
Ah, yes.
Just kind of like looks at all of you and just goes, okay, you all gonna ask me one question. Only one per.
She'll let the others go first. She's been asking a lot of questions today. You cute.
You prove that even though you're old, you're not lame.
Guys?
You please?
Let's go for
We're
broke.
thinking.
Alright, I guess so.
What's the connection between you and the bear?
Oh, Freddy? He's my best friend.
Is it one per person or
One per
One.
person.
Yukio will ask, where did you get the bear?
My dad.
She would have a follow-up, but she was only given one question.
Yep. You can tell it's somebody else to ask.
No, I think Yukio believes in everybody else's
Alright.
detective.
You just see
Standard.
Yukio. Look at Discord real quick. I can put my webcam to show you. This is just Yukio right now.
Internal screaming.
Please just ask.
You can't like put your hands up to her face. The Freddy's underneath her, kind of dangling, just kind of looking at Daniel and Rip and Dale, just waiting.
Look at the bear.
When did your dad give you the bear?
When I was 6, right before he beat Mom. We should go look at his mugshot picture. I really messed him up after that. Nobody touches my mom.
Do I ask it?
Do you ask what?
Do I go full force and ask?
I don't know when to ask, so I guess yes.
Don't forget the triggers.
I
Don't
mean, we
ask
can.
about the room.
I'm not asking about the room.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess I technically have a full force question too.
Uh, When did you first discover that you could do that? I kind of pointed the whole moving of the bear.
When my dad was beating my mom, I ran in and saw it, and I threw my dad around the house, and he broke a lot of bones.
Mhm.
Damn.
But that's not in the police report.
I would have a follow-up question, but
There's a lot of good follow-up questions with this one.
Dale
Mhm.
and Daniel, you still have your questions
I
still.
already asked.
Oh, you did? Alright, so
I've-
it's Daniel.
Wait, what did Dale ask?
I asked when father gave the bear.
Oh, okay. Well, here's my question. What happened to your boyfriend?
he found somebody else. He didn't like the fact that I was getting kind of goth, and so he found somebody that's preppy and, listens to modern music and is, oh, ha, look at me, I have flowers in my shirt. Fucking bitch.
Gross.
This is getting skipped because this does not fit the mood.
I know, it's like, wait, what the fuck's going on?
This song does fit perfectly. So, I can tell there's a few of you want to ask more questions. I'll allow each of you to ask me one more question.
Where you can.
Trying to think. You say, or you defended your mom then, but you've been hurting her now?
No, I don't hurt her. That's Freddy.
I see. It's open for everybody else.
Yep.
You think Freddy gave you those powers?
Oh no, I have the powers. Freddy just also has them.
What was the name of your boyfriend?
His name is Bill.
Yukio kind of chuckles a little bit to kind of like get some brownie points, and it's like with a name like that, I don't think he can do better than you. That's for sure.
Oh no, he can go date Miss Prep. That way, whenever they hit, 16, they can go get pregnant and they can have a life where he realizes how upset he is and depressed.
Exactly.
I don't count that as a question, so don't worry, I disagree with you. She looks
Oh,
at you
she
like...
didn't. She out of character. That wasn't really a question. She was just.
And that's why she says she's not counting that as a question. She disagrees with you.
I already asked my second question, so.
She's just staring at Eli, waiting.
Longing.
So I guess with these powers, what's your next step or goal with it all?
I don't know. I like doing this. I like sitting around listening to music and hanging out with people that actually, are cool. Not this fake shit I see at school. Middle school is so stupid. Like, there's so many people who sit there and act fake, and it's not really them. They try to be somebody they're not. Shit's lame. I believe there's one more person who has to ask a question. Or two.
Is it me?
Daniel?
I think it's Daniel. I think Dale still gonna ask a question.
Yeah.
No, I did.
Which one was yours? I forgot.
What was your other question then? Why do I keep forgetting?
Larry's an SCP. Where
What
he's forget
friend's
his
name?
questions. That's right.
Oh, okay, yeah. My God.
Bill.
Bill.
Right, Bill. Do you still love your mom?
Yeah, I still love my mom.
But Freddy does not.
No, Freddy doesn't like mom. Freddy doesn't really like anybody except for me.
I'm assuming he doesn't like us in here.
No, he thinks you're really annoying. He did like the guitars, though. He did think you guys played guitar pretty well.
She kind of holds out Freddy for one of you to take it if you want to take Freddy.
I'm not taking Freddy. Fuck that.
I'll
I
take
want to
him.
look at Freddy's
You
eyes.
take
I want to look
Freddy?
at Freddy's eyes first.
So
We
you
gotta
see
take
these
her.
black eyes as you see Dale grab Freddy. Whenever you touch Freddy, you hear something. That something is this.
There is only depression and darkness. Kill me. I don't want to exist
What was that?
anymore.
Can you not make out what he said?
No, I could not make out what he said.
Kill me. I want to die. Everything is depression. You disgust me. The world is a lie. Everything is a lie. The world is death. He will die. We all will die. I will persevere.
Somebody else. What they did.
Freddy back there.
She takes Freddy back.
Yeah, I was gonna say that did not fit.
Yep.
Is
Yep.
Dale now there?
I can see why he doesn't like people.
So he kind of looks at all of you.
No, I'm gonna, you know, spend some time with Freddy. That way he doesn't get upset. If you don't mind leaving, I'll let you know whenever he's calmed down.
Sounds like a
And-
fair.
Freddy getting upsetty spaghetti.
Yukio gets up
Might be good.
Grabs
to
her
come back
jacket.
tomorrow.
and then goes out the room.
Dale will finish his tea and then set the plates back down and the cup and go out the door.
All right.
I wave goodbye to Freddy.
Freddy stares at you with soulless black eyes of a doll, of a teddy bear.
yeah.
Enjoy the music, kid.
What are you giving her now?
Sends her a new song.
Yep.
Here, kid.
Send her some Germans.
I should have done Rammstein. That'd have been
Oh,
nice.
this is getting played. Fuck this playlist. This is getting played.
That's actually a very fitting song.
It is. So you'll hear this as you all walk out.
Lee.
Go ahead and RP.
It looks so really like really.
Um,
Oh, Larry, what kind of flashback do you have?
so it's definitely the bear.
I mean, it's
Telling-
obvious.
Yeah, no shit.
It's constantly telling her things like the world is a lie. Asks how it wants to die. It's yeah.
You're telling me we have an emo bear?
Yeah.
Wish I had an emo bear growing up.
At least one that gives you powers. Those are fun.
That'd be
Yeah.
fucking cool. She kind of reminds me of that kid we just.
How exactly do we contain this bear? We already have a bear. Oh,
He like pulls out the magical SCP laptop. I can code it out of
Bear.
existence.
that's true.
Well,
we don't
here's
know
the
how.
thing,
I'm.
What's the problem with that?
it doesn't
Oh,
have
God,
a
Larry.
number. I don't know its exact location. It
And-
probably knows I have this.
And also, if the girl still has her powers when that bear goes away, what happens to us then? That's
I
not
was
a good
gonna
option.
say, she seems very attached to this bear. So if we try to separate them,
Yeah, forcing a separation is probably not ideal.
The other thing is, sure, we could send it away with that laptop, but with its powers, who's to say that it couldn't just pop itself back?
Either that or just willy-nilly snap it or something like that.
At least Ezekiel kind of chuckles a little bit. At least my theory wasn't too far off.
That was one of the dolls.
I assumed it was some sort of possession, but I guess Emo Bear will have to fit that bill.
I mean, did the bear basically tell you its entire history, how it all started? Like what?
No, it was just talking about how everything's a lie and that
So what's the
death would be
choice?
better.
That's it? Just death would be better than what we're doing now?
Yeah, pretty much. It just hates everything.
Ah, a nihilistic bear.
Yeah.
Oh, that opens up some few questions or observations. I don't think it has that much control over her, being that she's alive
you got
right now.
nothing off the EMF. So this isn't like a matter of a fucking poltergeist or some shit, huh?
No, whatever the bear is, it's probably sentient.
Also, it said it's eternal.
Well,
Hey, you know what?
bears were eternal bears.
You know what this reminds me of? There's a museum that has this doll. What the fuck? Let me look it up on my phone real quick. It's an actual like living doll and it moves around, even though it's like encapsulated in this fucking thing. I don't know how they dealt with it.
The Raggedy Ann doll.
Yeah, that one. I want to see how they dealt with it, or who dealt with it first.
So they had some priests and whatnot come around to basically cleanse the area and then encapsulated it in a protective case that was blessed and everything by, I think, the Pope.
It's not
What
the
the
Pope.
fuck? We're not getting the Pope over here.
Well, that's
As much.
But also, that's also assuming this is what it is, unless it's just literally a bear that's just became
Possessed by a demon?
No, not even possessed. Like it's a bear. It's a stuffed toy that just became alive.
Also,
Nothing
I
on that.
completely
It's
missed
just-
everything except for like the past like 2 minutes. Because we're
Like apparently this bear has thoughts and knows everything is a lie and wants to die somehow. I don't know how we can kill this thing short of a nuclear blast.
Wow.
Uh,
Well, it's not kill it. We
wait.
can contain it at our facility.
Actually,
you gotta capture it first, right?
Yeah.
It's not.
your laptop, if it could send it someplace else, what would happen if we sent it to the center of our solar system?
Oh, you wanted to stick it in the middle of the sun?
Yeah.
Well, I need the astronomical coordinates for the exact center of the sun, which NASA probably actually already has.
I bet you could Google that.
That and how this SCP kind of wiggles the laptop a little bit. How it understands what we are. We all have a specific number. Like, United States, my social security number. We're all labeled. It has to have at least a semblance of a label. I can't just put demon doll. Spawn at coordinates. Yes.
There should be a tag on the bear that has a barcode.
Good.
And
Yes.
I think it's time to go back to the other.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to enjoy the jams.
So yeah, we're gonna need a barcode, maybe a production line number. It needs to be the more specific, the better.
the problem is when you hold it, pretty much nothing else exists for a moment while it's talking to you.
Wonderful. So don't let it touch me. Or this. Remember, this is a sentient thing. This laptop will kill you and me if we type in the wrong thing. Probably.
Oh, it doesn't like you fucking with it too
l-
much.
It would love to merge with that thing.
If Area 19 gave this back to me willy-nilly, apparently it didn't like them very much.
I'm also thinking that bear would love to become part of this thing.
Why is that?
Can have
Uh,
access to literally everything. You can put cheat codes in this thing.
Yes. These two things together would end our reality.
You know, like a command prompt? This is like a real life command prompt. I could probably put no clip in this and start hovering in front of you guys right now. I don't want to, because I don't want to be the first human to actually no clip into the floor.
He could straight up delete our universe with that.
Well, then don't let it touch it.
Coots, I do want to turn the laptop on real quick just to see if it's responded to like anything.
Yes, you turn it on and it blue screens immediately.
It's taking a nap right now, anyways.
I had a feeling this
You
was
notice
gonna
the
be
blue
case.
screen says this. Hang on. Let me type this out so I can put it in Fantasy Grounds properly.
It's just like, you guys are being too loud, fuck off.
Can somebody like message me what the fuck happened in the past like 10 minutes that I missed? I'm sorry guys, I had like 4 back-to-back calls.
We're talking about how to deal with this doll.
Right,
Yeah,
I don't know what happened.
Well,
So-
teddy bear,
It is an internal being that hates all of existence.
An
and,
eternal being that.
hates everything, essentially.
Okay.
And wants to die. But,
Yep.
actually gives me like fucking Deadpool vibes, if you think about it.
I just want to die.
Actually an eternal being that wants to die, but he can't. Anyways,
Back at the bait you go.
what is it, before that, if we roll back, we're asking the girl some questions, you know, about the bear, and then it resulted into the bear being pretty pissed off, so we had to leave the room so she could calm him down,
Mm-hmm.
and found out that she loves her mom. It's the bear that actually hurts her. So
Okay.
if we were to go in right now, we would probably get something broken.
That was the error that popped up with the blue screen.
Props, unknown hostile organism. Omega level threat. Oh no. That's not good. But also, if we did somehow manage to separate the bear from the girl and somehow dispose of the bear, we would still have the girl to deal with. And she seems pretty attached with this bear, so kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place.
And it's hard to really convince a teenager of
And
things that aren't.
Oh, looks like the laptop doesn't want to do this either. It knows there's another sentient, so it just shut itself off.
Oh wow. I guess you can put them in your car.
Yeah.
The computer has a firewall for protecting the ending of the universe.
This thing can literally create kings and create universes and destroy them just as easy.
But it
Oh,
doesn't
God.
want to deal with a stuffed bear.
Don't give it a Charlotte.
That's not good.
Run
Its best friend
executable.
is the
Everybody
coffee machine.
emo.
Its best friend was the coffee machine.
Mm-hmm.
They got shot.
No coffee machine. No.
Wishes it back to existence. Ah, there we go.
Anywho,
So, what are we gonna do?
I'm not even sure if we use the laptop just by
Huh.
using that laptop to touch it to send it somewhere would probably be real bad too. So I think that's probably why your laptop doesn't want to do it.
Well,
Go ahead,
I assume
Jax.
that
You've been
it
trying
knows
to talk like
that-
the past minute.
that's fine.
I'm sorry.
Yuko was just gonna say that. Well, I mean, it doesn't even want to do it in the first place. can't force an SCP to do something. Unless we want to get killed.
Liquefied.
You hear from the other room, the door slid open. You just hear,
Freddy's okay now.
Yeah, I gotta make a call real quick. That scientist gave us his number, right? At Area 19?
yes.
I call him
Yeah,
real
pretty
quick.
sure you did.
Alright. You call? Oh boy, this is gonna be really fun.
We also have a girl at our facility who also has a teddy bear.
Hello?
Hello? This is Agent Mesadak. This, I already forgot your name. Dr. Ham? No. Yeah?
You had it correct. My name is... Yes.
What's an Omega level threat?
An Omega level threat of the area. It can only be done by a few entities that we only possess. The unknown entity, though, leads catastrophic results, including
Is that on purpose?
breaking.
Yes,
Yes.
it's on
Yes, it
purpose.
is.
So it's really bad.
Can be really bad. To is the ending of everything and basically destroy. We perceive it to.
Okay, it has a potential to destroy the world and the universe of everything we perceive it to be. Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. If just give a call.
Bye.
That was just me for a second there.
No.
Okay, so that bear has a potential to destroy
That's called
mankind
out of
and everything to
service.
its...
It's right out of range.
Yeah, he's like fucking 2,000 feet underground. So apparently that doll has a potential to destroy the universe, mankind, whatever the fuck it wants.
Why hasn't it done it yet?
Because it wants everybody to realize that life is pointless, whatever the fuck Dale said.
Everybody roll
Just
me.
wants to make everybody emo?
Everybody roll me an idea check.
Can I get an idea?
How much more edge do
Come
you
on,
want me to be?
critical.
Everybody
I-
just instantly becomes
Yeah.
emo. Yukio and Eli doesn't change.
Eli
That is
flicks it.
weird.
Eli goes
I don't
from like
have-
left hair parting to right hair parting. There, is that like better?
Yukio still has
What do
the
you want?
same bitch face. It's a little bit more exaggerated.
Just wears more makeup.
Just dark eyeshadow.
Here, you want some eyeliner?
So the good thing is one person
Damn.
made the check you needed, which was Yukio. Yukio, you realize that the reason the laptop shut off is because the laptop combined with this SCP would lead to an Omega level threat. Not it alone is an Omega level threat.
Oh, Yuka's just like, oh, I kind of see what's going on.
Huh.
It is warning us. The laptop is warning us that if we allow the bear to touch it, the world will break.
Oh,
So by itself, it's
Fuck.
not that bad.
No, it's just a psychic bear. Okay.
I gently pat the laptop. Thank you, laptop.
You hear a
So-
soft cooing from the laptop's motor.
No, the motors turn on really like intensely for a second.
Give me more
And
RAM.
then it's like yes, leave it in the car. I don't want the world to break yet, or become emo world.
Go put it in the car. Is this car equipped with a Faraday cage?
Real life Daniel's just like touches laptop to Barry excitedly. Everybody emo.
You mean a certain squishy would probably like that.
Emo equals yes. Set all.
Squishy swagger.
I suppose me.
Oh my god, almost all my players are emo. Oh god.
Oh, I'm not a very
No.
happy person, that's for sure.
I would describe myself as punk at best.
I'm
I'm at least a closet emo.
I'm very fucking pessimistic.
Turner's over
we go.
here just T-posing like, I'm normal.
I'm good.
Eli hair
What's
flicks.
that like?
Anyway.
There you go, put the laptop in the car, and like I said, her door's open.
Let's not keep the bear waiting, because I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he'll get pissed off again. And she starts walking back in. So, think of some new questions, because we
Kinda
need
like
to
leans back.
identify.
Feel free. Ask me all the questions. I'm good now. You guys are cool. You guys gave me some space. Freddy's calmed down a lot. He was getting kind of cranky.
Great. Yeah.
That's good. Y'all go first, because I'm running a little bit of blanks and kind of question crafting.
You're not the only one.
Yeah.
One at a time.
So,
Once you've
Um,
asked your question, make sure you put a question mark in chat. That way I can keep track of who's all asked questions.
I have a question for Freddy. What do you want to do here?
Do you want me to hand you Freddy?
You can talk for him.
She kind of leans over, touches him, just kind of gives him an ear itch, and says back you.
Oh, he basically wants everything to just realize that everything's pointless and that the entire universe is a lie. Which I don't agree with. We get in arguments about that.
Oh, I see. That's interesting. So Yukio, like, in her mind's like, so I was, to herself, she's just thinking like, I was right on that point. It doesn't have full control of her. um.
Dale.
Yeah?
And you had your little chat with Freddy. Were you able to talk to him in there?
No, he was just speaking to me. I didn't have any chance to say anything back. And it wasn't until he let me go.
Can I see?
She grabs Freddy and holds him out to you.
Into the abyss.
Alright, Freddy, let's see what you got.
You grab a hold of Freddy.
Yeah.
The world is nothing.
Voice choppy.
The world is a lie. All is nothing. We are doomed eternally to suffer. Do you understand? What would you
Am I
like to speak to me? Speak. You may speak freely.
Oh, damn. So, if everything's a lie, we're all doomed to suffer, then what's the whole point? Why are you still here? Why am I still here?
I was created and brought here. It was not my choice to become what you see before you. I have watched many burn. I was there when the people of Germany were sent into the fires. I was there when people were burning rice fields. I have been here for a very long time.
Pain and suffering are just a part of life.
They're all of life. All life has malicious intent. She does not realize yet. I will teach her how to use her powers to enforce that which needs to
enforce these powers?
I'm merely impeaching her. She came with the powers. I merely also had them. We were destined to intercross.
Does anybody else have these powers? How does this come to be? And what's your end goal?
I'm done talking.
It's kind of like a cat.
Now you're just holding a teddy bear. It's not doing anything.
I blink a few times as I come back, and
That 5 minutes tells me otherwise.
enlightening.
So
yeah.
reaches over and takes him and just starts dancing with his hands and goes, "Oh, he's actually kind of happy."
What did you do? He looks,
Oh.
or Yukio looks over to you like,
You can speak freely.
She kind of
Oh,
covers
boy.
Freddy's ears with her hands. You notice that her nails are painted black too, and she has a lot of like goth jewelry on her wrists.
Apparently that doll's been around for quite some time. When the rice fields were burning, when people were burning in Germany and wars and all sorts of shit, and apparently you came with those powers and he's just teaching you how to fucking use them. Suffering and the world's a lie, and I frankly don't give a fuck. I've fought in wars, I've killed people myself.
Explains a lot of my nightmares.
Kind of uncovers
Yeah.
Teddy's ears.
now Yukio kind of,
Also, Dan put a question mark in chat. Go ahead, Chucks.
yeah. Yukio looks over to Charlotte and is, so why exactly do you keep him around?
He's a good friend.
Just the
He's
power?
He's a good companion. We talk, and whenever I get upset, he listens. Whenever I was getting frustrated with Mom, I complained to him, and then he broke Mom's arm, so that made me mad. So she's promised he would never do it again.
Have you told your mother?
I tried to, but Mom doesn't believe me. She says she sees our dolls moving, and Mom has issues remembering some things sometimes.
Nah, her mental condition has. I don't know if you would know, but has Freddy degraded or intensified her visions?
She kind of like leans down and looks at Freddy. Did you? Why you gotta be mean? Yeah, he said he did.
I see. You do know that is degrading her health faster, right?
Freddy! Whatever, I don't care, Freddy.
I'm curious. Obviously, with powers like you all have, it's not necessarily the norm. I'd like to invite you guys to a study at one of our facilities.
I don't want to leave Mom.
We just... She can come with us. It's fine. We would love to kind of measure...
You notice her breathing is intensified.
We do have
Can I roll
another
psychology?
another girl
Yes.
with a teddy bear, much like yours, at our facility as well.
Oh yeah, y'all can be friends.
I don't want to go
Oh,
anywhere.
wrong thing.
Okay.
Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Psychology.
Ah, she could meet Cody. Wouldn't that be cool?
Alright, Yukio, say what you want to say.
Well, no, she's just kind of gauging her.
Okay, she seems very panicked. She doesn't want to leave the comfort of her own home. She's not really concerned that much with Freddy right now. She's more concerned with being separated from her mom and her home.
Well, she'll kind of like talk in a calmer tone, kind of like using her like psychology that she studied. It's just kind of just think of it like a meeting with a psychiatrist, like maybe once, twice a month. You come over to get some studies, and then you and your mom come back,
I
and you go on with your lives. Like,
I don't wanna go far away.
This time you guys hear on the door, the front door.
Is there a window from her room leading?
No, she's in the
outside?
back part of the house. Oh yeah, there is a window leading outside. Yes.
I'll look through it, see if I can see.
Oh no, you can't see the front of the house. She's in the back part of the house. It's the backyard.
Oh.
What are those cell phones labeled as?
You go. We'll look over to Charlotte. Were you expecting anyone else other than us?
No.
Are the cell phone IDs hidden? Fuck.
Remember, Dan, I worked in phones for a year and a half in DC.
I think I know whose phone
I
that is.
know things.
Guarantee I can call someone and I know whose phone it is, and he'll pick up and he's gonna be on the other side of the fucking door.
Make the call.
Hang on. Let's look up the number here.
You don't have to tell me I know who you're calling.
Ring ring.
Hello?
Agent,
Yeah.
where are you at?
Right now I'm in fucking Texas.
Wait, you're in Texas then. Who the fuck's at this door?
I don't fucking know.
Did you send anybody to Raleigh?
No.
What?
We're looking at a
Good,
fucking
don't-
UFO crash.
Fuck off.
You fuck off. You called me, motherfucker.
You just cut out. Bleep.
Mind you, I'm not minding my language in front of this girl. I'll
doesn't
poke my
seem to
head out
mind.
of the door.
I'm gonna make my reaching towards my holster and get the gun ready to come out.
Okay.
Yuki kind of like clicks the little thing holding her
I'll kind of.
gun.
Allow me
Right
to
before-
get
Yeah,
the PC Daniel's image real quick in the office of what's basically he's doing.
Yeah, before I peek the door, I will tell them FBI's in Texas, so it's not them.
I ready my pistol.
I read my rocks.
So, a third party. That's fun. Maybe you know who sent some other prank.
Actually, now look at the girl. You said you're really good at hide and seek because you know who's where, right?
Yeah.
Who are these people knocking at the door?
He's wearing a business suit and he has a suitcase. He's bald.
Do you,
That's all I can really tell.
can you
Do you
see
remember?
inside the suitcase?
No.
Could we recall how Mr. A looked? I forgot.
Mr. A was he was balding. He was in his mid to late 40s. He had a cane. He was pretty skinny.
She'll ask, is he thin, and does he have a cane?
He's not really thin. He's more muscular, and no, he doesn't have a cane.
Okay. This isn't who I think it is.
He has a really big overcoat.
He might be CIA.
Wonderful.
Oh no.
Not ideal.
No, it's not.
She'll she'll look over to Charlotte. Alright. And calmly says, go with your mother and lock the door.
Fuck that! If he's trying to hurt us, I'm gonna fight him.
Go
We don't know
protect
his
her.
intentions yet.
Yes.
You go protect her.
We'll see what's going on first.
Okay, fine, motherfucker. And she gets up and walks into the room and shuts the door. She leaves Freddy right on the table. She does not take Freddy. You can tell you're starting to have a slow effect with Freddy and her.
Yeah. Starting to see that Freddy ain't that cool.
Freddy, you want to help us defeat them?
Freddy just sits there, being a teddy bear.
Awesome.
You're probably gonna have to touch it to talk to him.
Yeah.
Not in the mood to touch it. More want to deal with something that's actually here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't want to get sucked into the void again.
Yeah, it's not fun there.
Quite
Okay.
fucking boring.
Mhm.
All right, guys,
let's
let's
the
fly.
siege.
Cup goes
anybody have a
asshole.
bag?
Say again.
Anybody have a plastic bag or anything like that?
Eli points to his fucking hazard bag on his back. It's like
I
a-
look at him like, hmm?
I think we should leave him there for now.
If you're gonna put him in the bag, at least take the weapon out of the bag. I don't want him touching it.
Well, yeah, we gotta take the weapon out, then, you know.
But you're touching the bear.
Is there a way I can put him in the bag without touching him?
Yeah, you should be able to, like,
Yeah.
scoop them.
Yeah.
I was
Just
gonna
roll me a
say,
slide,
let's
just roll,
find
roll,
some
roll me a
kitchen
sleight of
tongs.
hand check.
Okay.
If you're opening the
Yeah,
bag, an
but-
AK fall.
A +2 bonus, by the way. And an AK doesn't need Fallout.
Yeah, there's an AK that falls out of the bag.
Uh-huh. And then, where's my sleight of hand? There it is. Oh.
You want to
Jeez, you're
spend 2
always-
points of luck?
Just
Yeah,
just,
I'm
just-
not trying to go to the void today. 36. There you
Spend 2
go.
points of luck and you get the teddy bear inside the bag without touching him.
I've already
Yeah.
had one spare quest. I don't want
That
another
low?
one.
Shit.
I hand it back to Eli. Here you go.
Thanks. Y'all roll hot, or y'all just have your handguns today?
I left
I
my
mean-
rifles in my car.
Yeah, the rest of my shit's
Hey, motherfucker.
in this
Yeah,
case in the vans.
I'm guessing you guys probably all have your pistols, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we have our
I've got-
pistols.
with the
I'm not an
slippers and
idiot.
everything.
Alright.
If we have to fight to the vehicles and to get the bigger stuff, we've got bigger problems.
Alright, who wants to take the first bullet?
I'll open the door
Hold
and
on.
just.
Uh,
Well,
I'm gonna-
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna start setting myself up so we have some crossfire onto the like the front windows out towards the doorway is where I'm gonna set myself up
Okay.
if that's possible.
Alright.
I'm gonna be on the other side of the door. Like the way that it pulls in, I'm gonna be like at the hinge basically, waiting.
Okay. Alright. So, with that, you're opening the door, right, Eli?
We're in the bedroom, right?
You are in Charlotte's bedroom. Once you go out, there's the kitchen, there's the door.
Oh,
Is this bedroom door facing the front door?
Yes.
I'll ask Coots.
Go ahead.
I wanted to add, like, maybe I could mimic the mother and be like, "Who is it?"
That's going to be a.
Ooh, yeah.
I'll say it's either going to be a fast talk or a Yeah, I'll see. It has to be a
Charm or
I'll say a charm or a fast talk.
I'll do fast talk, and I'm gonna use the thing where I auto crit or whatever.
All right.
Oh,
You auto crit it, and you just perfectly mimic her, going, "Who is it?" You hear somebody on the other side. I'm here for Charlotte Beakey. We have a rock camp for her that we've received from her school. We just need your signature, ma'am.
Eli,
I
back check.
assume I can still keep mimicking for a bit.
Mm-hmm. You took your crit, so you can keep mimicking.
So she's. I don't remember signing her up for a rock camp.
Oh no, the school. The school is allowing different people who show interest in music, such as rock and roll, to allow them to go to a summer camp to learn how to use things like electric guitar, drums, bass, those type of instruments.
Are you from the school?
No, I'm a representative of the camp.
I don't remember Charlotte bringing a poster about that. She's pretty into rock music.
It's something that she brought up to her teacher, one of her teachers.
What school
Which
is it?
teacher?
You hear a slight pause come up, and he goes, "The school she goes to."
I pull a wild card and I hand the AK to Yukio, knowing she's a better shot. Hang on a second. Hang on a second.
I'm about ready to fire a shot towards the
You hear him kind
standing outside the window.
You hear him kind of respond back. She goes to East Middlebrook.
Why did you hesitate so much?
I had to look at the paperwork. I'm not a teacher.
Which teacher?
You just see, what's your organization's name?
Rocket.
Rocket what?
It's just Rocket.
I've never heard of a rocket organization. Other than Rocket Mortgage.
And then you'll hear, a
What?
coming from the door.
What?
That just
Oh,
sounded
what?
demonic as
Hey,
shit.
hey,
I don't know what that
let me turn off that voice suppression so you can hear better. You just hear a.
Oh, he's choking.
She'll look through the eye hole.
Look through the eye hole, and he is bleeding out of the eyes, out of the ears. You see his skin is starting to burst. And all of you notice Charlotte is standing in front of her mother's door, holding her hand out towards the door.
Oh, she's vibrating him to death, or what the fuck ever she does.
Closing the capillaries.
That issue is dealt with. 100% with CIA, by the way.
And then you stop hearing noises outside with a loud crunch.
She hands over the AK back to Eli.
Hey!
Let's check the body. I'm going to check for identification. You can go talk to Charlotte.
You open
Make
the
sure there's
door,
nobody else out
and
there.
her head is fucking his head is watermeloned.
Charlotte,
Charlotte is still
Make sure there's
standing in
somebody
the
else
hallway.
out there.
I go to look for some garbage bags real quick.
All right, you find the garbage bags underneath the sink.
I go over to Charlotte. Other guys like them will keep coming here, and there will be more,
They will get
And
more
they'll-
forceful.
and they will get more forceful, and they'll keep sending even more until they overwhelm your abilities.
Promise me if you take me away with Mom, we're not gonna go and be some lab rat.
Yukio, as she's opening the door to go, like, do her thing of cleaning up bodies and shit, she just calls out, do mention that we can accommodate them without making them a lab rat.
And
Just protection.
the ones that we keep in the facility, how well are they treated in comparison to like
Typical
SCPs?
SCP.
Yeah.
The very hazardous ones are kept inside of glass boxes. It's like reinforced glass boxes. The other ones are kept in basically like think of witness protection.
Alright.
So, just mention that that's what Yukio kind of mentions.
Yeah.
As she goes outside to clean up the body.
Be more like witness protection than anything.
Yeah, it's more like witness protection
It looks
here.
What the fuck is witness protection?
So imagine seeing a very bad thing and people are trying to find you because of it.
Like this.
I want to simulate the noises coming from the front door.
Okay.
Grab him! Grab him! Lift him!
Stop spraying the blood everywhere.
And so we basically take you somewhere safe and secluded to where they don't know where you are. So that way you're protected.
Are they okay?
They're fine. They're professionals.
They're used to this.
I just love this shit you just did. They're professionals.
What is it? Yuki's like, just go back inside. I'll deal with this shit.
Oh, she's a professional cleaner over here.
So he's sitting there looking very confused as the noise is coming outside the door. Looks back at you.
2 conditions. 1, you're gonna visit me. 2. 3 conditions actually. 2, you're going to make sure that I don't change. I like being this way because rock music is fucking awesome. People who sit there and do all the fake shit piss me off. Number 3, I want you to send Freddy through a fucking grinder.
Oh, we can do that.
We can contain. Or what is it? Sorry, I'm not
She
inside.
opens
I'm
the
outside.
door fully, and you notice her mom's other arm is broken during your guys' conversation.
I don't know.
That asshole. Oh yeah, we can do something about him.
I need a free question. What's the range on Freddy?
Range on Freddy is unknown.
Damn it.
He'll ride. Actually, which ones am I gonna be taking? The other ones can take Freddy in a different vehicle and go a different route.
How about we just airmail this motherfucker and be done with it?
Yeah, we could do that too.
He could kill the pilot, though.
Take him through an industrial shredder.
Didn't he say he's eternal? Or
Well, if
Well,
he is eternal, he's gonna be stuck down there for a little bit until he reforms. I'm gonna be long gone by that point.
you could kind of think about it. That's not a bad idea. Shred him and contain him in our facility. We'll take, and then shred him again when he reforms.
Somebody hop in. I need backup. We're going into Raleigh real quick. Shows Raleigh shredding and records. We're breaking into shredding real quick.
Who's going with Eli?
I'll go with him.
Yeah.
All right. Not Chuck's. Larry,
Scoot
you
the bear.
disconnected. You guys drive through Raleigh shredding, and you guys just waltz on in because you're fucking FBI.
I'm waltzing in, weapon in hand, badge in the other. Just FBI, don't ask.
Let's get back to work ignoring you.
Better that way. Let's go.
I zip open the bag and just dump the fucker
You
in.
dump him in, and while you see him getting shred up, he goes,
I'm not done yet.
as you send him through, the voice echoes throughout the whole area. And then you
sure you're
collect the
not.
leftovers. At the bottom was just stuffing, fur, and eyeballs. At the very bottom, just nothing like this. It's a shred fluff.
Just kind of lean. I'll lean next to the fluff and be like, you know, the Aztec calendar ran out a long fucking time ago. They just needed a bigger rock. Motherfucker.
Hey, they got a steel mill here? I got an idea.
I was gonna say we should just take him to the local hospital, throw it through the incinerator.
I'll take the bag that contains him and like other confidential documents. Here you go. Let's go. Where's the hospital? Oh, Wake Med.
Or what was your idea, Turner?
Oh, I was gonna put him into an ingot and just dump in the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, somebody will find him.
Some
easier that way.
motherfucker's gonna find it.
This is more as a punishing him for being an asshole.
All right, you guys drive to the hospital.
Well, technically we could have just gone to like a mortuary.
Yeah, sure. You
Yeah.
guys go to a mortuary.
We got
AK
here
one
today.
hand, ID the other. FBI, don't ask.
What do you need?
Turn that on.
It turns it on. You guys throw Freddy in there, and all you
Yeet!
hear is just.
And the flames are reborn.
Yeah, see you in 1,000 years. I'll probably be dead.
And you scorch him. Now there's just ash. I'm guessing you scoot the ash into the bag.
Yeah, put the ashes into a baggie, or one of the bags that they put, like, the.
Even smaller bag.
And then it's like, now we just contain this and just tell them to keep an eye on them.
Couldn't we just turn this into plasma? We can reduce this even more. That'll cost money, though. That'll actually cost money.
Yeah, let's not waste too much money.
Just the more guys like, can you guys just leave?
He's just like very confused why he just roasted a teddy bear.
Well, yeah, he just heard us like throw something into the thing, and then just you hear voices like, "What the fuck's going on?"
He's just like,
what the fuck's going on?
Dude, you guys just incinerated the teddy bear after shredding him.
Oh, I didn't realize that was necessary.
Yeah, no, the Charlotte essentially asked us to do it.
Hits radio. This is Masodak. We're coming back. Where do you want to meet?
You're coordinating with FBI?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Copy that. We'll meet you over at the airport.
We got time for dinner or on-flight meals?
On-flight meals, still got first class.
Fuck yeah!
Well, one asshole contained at least. Make sure the kid is put into the witness protection, and we'll try to give him a normal life.
Give her normal life? Them? Wait, did you say them or him?
Them.
Them, the mother and the girl. Also, let's see if we can expedite her recovery from breaking both arms.
Alright. I'll say, unless you guys have anything else.
Okay. So what happened was that while we were doing the thing with the CIA agent that was pretending to be some rock star guy, or rock camp
guy,
right?
Rock camp thing, Charlotte killed him, and then as we were doing that, I think what triggered her to do that was that Senor Freddy decided to break the other mom's other arm, so Charlie got really pissed off, and it's like there's 3 conditions to for her to come with us. One was that we go visit. The second one was to let her be herself, which to Yuki is like she'll grow out of that. And then the third one was shred Freddy because of what he did. And then we shredded him and burnt him, and here we are.
Gotcha.
And now the ashes of Freddy in a little baggie to put into a glass box back at base.
Okay.
And then watch him reform for 1,000 years.
Yep, it's gonna take him a while.
And then do it again.
Fucking put him like a vacuum sealed jar.
What?
Mike?
What?
Larry, you're like a fucking fast food like
Taco Bell.
Sorry.
Well, you want some food there?
Lay down burnt glass.
Oh God! What the fuck?
So
Stop it!
It's not helping.
It's not helping.
How come it thinks it's whenever he doesn't want to talk?
Quit eating your microphone.
He's not. This is Mike. All right, Larry, say hello.
How is it now?
That's better.
Okay,
hey, we're good.
Pour down molten glass. Put the ashes on it, then pour more molten glass over the top of that, so he is sealed.
Oh, we're literally framing him.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Just name it framed asshole.
Make him into a vase. Like, you know how they do that glass blowing? Like, fold the ashes into
torturing him
the
at this
molten
point.
glass and then make him into a vase.
And then quietly whisper to it, "Guess what, Fredbear? Now you're nothing."
Somebody touches the vase. Finally, I am free. Just let go of the vase. It's still a vase.
I am free.
What a weird
put a-
fucking base.
Just put a little sticky note in front of it. Don't touch.
Do not
Please
touch
don't
vase.
Not touch.
You will emo bear remains.
Emo bear. So I'm guessing
Here lies
you guys
there.
fly back to DC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, you fly back. She's with you, and inside the office you see Agent Houston, who has like a coat on, and it's like 80 degrees in here. So he's like looks like he's freezing, and as you guys walk in, and he's like, "Oh, all right, you guys did some work. Apparently, I was out.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's good to see you, sir.
Good to see you too. Who's the kid? Who's the woman?
This is Emma and Charlotte.
Emma, Charlotte. Why does Charlotte look like she's gonna stab me?
She probably will, and break your arms. And,
I can make
yeah.
the same face if you want me to.
I'm good. I don't need 2 scares in my day.
She doesn't
No.
like old people. Although she likes her music.
Charlotte.
He kind of
is,
like looks excited when you say she likes your music. Goes, "You like Garth Brooks?"
No, sir. Maybe not your music.
Charlotte, were you cleared for weapons when you came in here?
Charlotte kind of looks at him and she winks.
Yeah, 100%.
I look at Charlotte and say, "You may need to give him 3 strikes."
Okay.
Probably 4.
But they're here. We had a case of sentient having a little fun,
Teddy bear.
doing his own thing. This is his remains. He's a little contained right now.
When you say teddy bear, you look over and the girl that's in the glass with the tentacles with the teddy bear is like has her hand up against the glass and the teddy bear's sitting there looking out as well. And Charlotte kind of looks over and just waves hi, and she waves hi back, and she looks back.
Why does that girl look so creepy? I want to be like her. That's really cool.
Wait, who
the
was that?
girl
Was
we're
that
talking
Cody?
about.
No, that was Charlotte.
Oh.
It's the girl we were talking about.
Talking about Cody.
The she's waving at the other girl in the glass you have seen since session 1 that has a bunch of tentacles inside the glass box of the teddy bear.
Ah.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Our containment.
But she'll look back to Agent Houston. You could look back to Agent Houston's. We want these two witness protection. CIA did try to come, and I'm assuming either kill her or
Or make her a lab rat.
or a
Alright.
lab rat.
He
So
looks
she
at-
didn't want to be. She didn't want to be a lab rat, so she just wanted our protection while still staying with her mom.
pulls out a document and has a pen, and he writes some stuff on it. You can roll spot hidden if you would like to see what he's writing.
I want to see.
Aw.
You can push it.
Heck yeah!
I'm gonna push that.
No, everybody but Dale sees that he writes 2-story house, salary of 120,000 a year. Looks at Charlotte, writes free concerts to any band she wants. She looks kind of emo ? And he's like, all right, I just need you to sign. Emma walks up, signs, and you see Charlotte just wave her finger. The pen lifts and just shines her name from the distance, and then he's just like, oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
she want
that's
him. All right.
why. You kids like, yeah, that's why she's
Yeah.
under. I want them under our protection.
I get you. I'll make sure not to make any more Garth Brooks comments. Oh shit.
Make it 4.
I just
You
imagine
see
these-
Charlotte raise her fingers to 2.
I was about to say.
Yukio's just like, she's a feisty. I like her.
I like her too. And you see, start to look at both of you, not both of you, but all of you, and just kind of go, "Don't forget to visit."
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got you.
And then Yukio kind of goes up to Agent. He's just like, "Thank you."
No problem. And that's for a calling session. So,
Oh, didn't give C4 Man a hug.
before we do, Yukio, mark any skill you would like as used if it, that is not used, and you can roll that. And then any skill, you can choose one skill of any of this. You will automatically get a success and get 6 points in for doing the recap.
Oh,
And
dang.
Fast.
Instead of credit rating, I should have done something that I actually could level up.
All right. So before we all start leveling up and stuff, that way we can end the stream before that happens. We're gonna go and do the AAR, starting with Yukio.
I had a good time. I like that I was out of character. I was able to deduce that it wasn't demon. It was like I was able to like figure out like little by little what was going on, and then it just culminated to, yeah, it's this bear being an asshole. So that was fun, and not having to. I liked the little bonus that for doing the what is it, the recap.
Mm-hmm.
If that becomes like a constant thing, it'd be pretty fun for situations like this where I can use my quote unquote inspiration to kind of make an encounter and not be just shooty bang bang.
Yeah.
And just
I'm thinking about starting to do that. Just having one of you be able, whoever does recap gets an instant, and it won't be the same person constantly. That way, everyone gets a chance to do it, and you get one instant success. Well, extreme success. You have your choice.
Yeah. So like that helps with what like. It lets us kind of think outside the box and like do new things that look kind of epic in game, which I like. So that was fun. Yeah, it's just a fun session. I had a good time.
All right, Eli.
Pretty fun. I always like the little amounts of RP we kind of get here and there, what everybody's doing and how everybody kind of investigates and has their own questions. And I like how this session progressed with, what's the right question? It's like we're all kind of bouncing around it, and then it just kind of clicks.
Yeah, I do like that we were able to all deduce that was Bear being asshole.
Yeah.
Anything else, Dan?
No, that's it.
All right, Daniel.
Oh, me, right? No, yeah, it was funny. Like, as soon as you mentioned the bear, I was like, "Oh, son of a bitch, it's the bear, isn't it?" And then it was nice trying to figure out how are we gonna get around this, because who knows how are we gonna do this. And then it was nice that we had to figure out how to separate the bear from the girl without it getting, messy. And then like at the very end, it's like, oh, what do you know? We actually obtained the objective after all.
Yes, I think.
And I very much enjoyed it.
Yukio mentioned, all these health problems that the mother had, and kind of made her question the bear.
Yeah, and like we all had to infer that the bear was being a bad influence, and then it sealed the deal at the very end. It was very nice.
1 second.
Creep.
Rip.
Yeah.
Ripperoni.
So, I had fun. I apologize for getting so many fucking work calls. But yeah, for what I was like in, like, I do like the fact that like it wasn't necessarily like a difficult investigation, but like it was, I don't know, it flowed well, if that makes sense. A nice, relatively simple one. I do like that every now and then there's sometimes like more difficult ones later on. I think everybody rolled pretty decently. We asked, the proper questions eventually and got the answers that we needed. And yeah, this wasn't ending in shooty shooty bang bang, so sometimes it's always nice.
All right, and last but not least, Dale.
It was a very fun, very interesting session, and like what everybody else was saying, I agreed with everything. It was good.
All right, and with that, we will see you here in 2 weeks. Tune back in for the next one. Everybody say bye.
Bye.